The truth is this, that love is not made even because it is repaid, because it can't be repaid. Love is made even because it is returned. Love is not a thing that can be repaid. Love is only a thing that can be returned. And in the return of love, we specifically know inherently that it's not measured by its size, because you can't really make a comparison between this love and that love, can you? The size, the shape, the grandeur, right? The sacrifice of a mother's love goes far beyond, by orders of magnitude, anything that a child could ever hope to even think about trying to start repaying. We just can't. But mothers know instinctively as well that what they have in their heart for their child doesn't exactly seek that kind of return, that repayment, does it? It's not like any mother raises her child and says, man, I can't wait for the thousands of diaper changes and all of the meals and all the blood, sweat, and tears. And then someday I just know that my child's going to grow up and they're going to become a responsible young man or woman. And then they're going to write me a big fat check. And then we'll be even. We'll be repaid, won't we? No, actually, something like that would insult a mother, because that's not the nature of what it means to love and be loved. A mom knows, as anyone knows who has ever experienced it, desired it, returned it, shared it, that love is not measured by a comparison of sizes. What makes love even is that it is given simply by its wholeness. That there was nothing left that wasn't given. Quite naturally, this is how a mother is defined. That she gives, there's nothing left that she can give. And in the return of that love from her own children, even if it is as small as a lanyard, what is it that a mother receives in that moment? But the fullness of the love of her child, and the way that that child knows how to give it in return. The very love, the very definition, the very experience as humans that we have of motherhood and of being loved by a mom is such a personal lesson in what it means to be loved by God as well, which I think he designed purposely, didn't he? Because God is the same way towards each of us, right? Out of the completeness of who he is, holding nothing back, having given every blessing over to us. It's not like God stands before his creature and says, I can't wait one day for my little creature to grow up, and then they're going to finally repay me for all of the good things that I've ever given to them. That's impossible. I think, as it were, if God hopes in regards to us, what he hopes is not that his love for us is repaid to him, but that his love for us is returned to him. Even though there's this great discrepancy in size, there doesn't need to be a discrepancy in its wholeness. And so long as it's whole, even if it be a lanyard, God says that's enough. In a way, it makes us even. And so today, on this Mother's Day, we admit, as we do every year, moms, that there is no way possibly to repay what has been given over to us. And that the best that we can probably do is a lanyard. And even though that's the best that we can do, what we also do is simply give it to each of you with the wholeness of our hearts, to return to you what you've given to us in even some small measure, so that you may know, that we know, that even though it's never going to be even, somehow it's enough.